Hi, today is 10/1/2019 in Vallejo, California. It's around 4:10 p.m. Again, that is 10/1/2019, and somebody had recently asked how to use this or make one of these, and here we go. So basically, here's some of the tools that you can use. Here's a nail, right? And this is basically what I used. This is what I use. I use a magnetic pickup stick, okay? And I have a magnet for leveling, right? A magnet, and I glued this piece to that. You'll see right here, right? This is my shadow stick. I glued it to the bottom of the magnet there, right? And there's the end of the shadow. Basically, you could do this if you wanted to too, right? Okay. So anyways, some people use nails, so you can choose whatever you want. Basically, I put it on a flat board and I paint it, so it makes it really easy. So when come time the next equinox, anyways, I just paint it over again. It's really simple. So here we go. Also too, this is how it works. I personally grab marking pens. Other people do another way. And what I do when it comes to marking it around that time of the equinox, basically you take a marking pen here and you mark basically at the end of the shadow here throughout the day, and that's what you do. And see how you got some lines going on here, and come time the equinox you're gonna have a straight line like this, okay? And right before it and afterwards you're gonna have a kind of a curvature line. I think I got the curvature going wrong here. I think it's more like this, right? I think that's how it's going to look, right? Anyways, come time the equinox, you're going to have a perfectly straight line along those dots. So all you got to do is line up your level. See, there's my level over there. Okay, and you're going to line it up from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. A lot of people basically will just mark it 3 times throughout the day, and that's really all you really need to do. Mark one during the beginning of the day, the midday, and sometime before the sun goes down. That should be plenty for you. But I mark it a lot more often for consistency, just in case if I have a slip of a pen or something. Things just, you know how it is. It's good to have a consistency. That's why I do it. I just mark it more often. So like I said, come time the time of life, the new year, right before the new year, the spring equinox, you will have a straight line like how this line's going across. It'll be a perfect straight line. So that's what I do. And I don't know, one more point to this. I used to use this type of sundial here, and basically I was led to it by somebody from over there at Tour of the Tribes, and it led me to Jerry Morris. And anyways, I don't believe in this type anymore. Okay, it's based on pointing it to the stars, you know, and obviously that's at night. So I believe there's something wrong with that, because you know, we're supposed to count our days during the light, and I don't believe in this one anymore. And what you do with this one here, you're pretty much pointing it at night, focusing on the North Star, and of course you don't get to mark anything obviously till midday comes along, right? And I don't believe in this anymore for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's not scriptural. Plus, you're marking it, you can't mark it at night, and the stars are obviously at night, so there's something wrong about this. And I recently came across some information that the Gregorian calendar is based on the stars and not the sun, right? So the Gregorian calendar is based on the stars and not the sun. That's not scriptural. So I'm just not buying that. And you know, like I said, you know, by the time you mark it to the midday, your time has already passed, right? So anyways, that's where I'm at on this. I can kind of show you another one I have set up, but like I said, I don't care for these anymore. And basically what you do during night time, what you do, you mark, you find the North Star, and you make sure it's right on top of this, and you line it with that. And you line it up with the North Star, and there you go. And that's what you do. And then come time the come time the equinox, let's see right here, come time the equinox, it'll be right in the center of this. It's going to be right in the center. Okay? I personally don't care for this because it's like, I don't know. I don't care for this. So, anyways, basically what we'll do with this is that basically I'll give you an example of what it looked like when it comes to the that time to see. Anyways, that's it. Anyways, so there you go. Hopefully that's enough information to figure out how to use this one. And also concerning about that whole thing of the Gregorian calendar, I found out that it's something called the side rail day. It's a made-up day they're using. So there you go. I believe we should be going by this. And I also printed out some verses that show that we're supposed to use the sun for counting our days. Here we go. Let's see if I get it in here. We have Psalms 136, 7 through 9, right? You can read it there. All right, it says the sun to rule by day, the moon and the stars rule by night. So there you go. And it also appears to be a condition attached to the covenant with David and Levites to be priest. And you know, it happens to mention something to do with the day and the night if they cease to exist. And I'm sorry to say, if you're breaking the covenant with the day by saying it starts on the evening before, well, you know, when it says keep the 7th day Sabbath, that's on the 7th day at light. It didn't say keep it at night. So